Hey, Cancer. What's good out here in these Cancer streets? Before we get started, I want to say the only thing that is going to um, keep the peace in the month of October is your unwavering patience. No matter what goes down, Cancer, you got to say, Wusa. No matter what goes down, maybe you can lose it in November. But for the month of October, patience is truly the virtue. Once again, good morning, Cancer. This is good for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. General reading. I'm gonna let those come out just the way they lay. General reading. It won't resonate with everybody. Okay. So this card is sticking up in my face, so I gotta let it ride, right? It wants to be seen. Sticking up in my face. The Death card is about the transformation. All right. It's dark, so using the light of the window. Dark. So let's try to make this work. So we already see it's going down, Cancer, with the Death card here bringing up the rear. Let's see what else we got. We have got the Emperor. So already we got two major arcana. Big deal, holy, big, what is it? Real deal, Holyfield this month. I forgot. I say that all the time. I couldn't get it. The next, wow, is the Empress reverse. Cancer, big month for you. Big month for you. We got three major arcana, and the major arcana are called major for a reason because these are major life lessons and themes. Okay, Cancer. I know you got Pluto and Saturn hanging out in your opposite sign. The big boys, I say they have their finger on the pulse of everything, and these are the guys who they take no shorts. The Leo King, I like the way he describes Pluto, Saturn, and Mars. He calls them the mafia, and I get that. I totally get that that description. Mars is moving on though, so Saturn and Pluto are still waiting to meet up. So that energy is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And like I said, these are the guys who will come for your neck if you don't do what they say. So, Cancer, you've got this type of energy that is opposing you. Thinking of what else I'm thinking astrology wise, and I'm drawing a blank, but it's okay. Let's just move on. We've got the Empress and the Emperor. Masculine and feminine. Yep. The masculine is willing to bully you, Cancer. You listen. I just talked about, I think it was to Libra, how Venus is just wilding out right now. And Cancer, I really don't know what that has to do with you. I'm sure it's a lot of cancers involved in what's going on. I'm just saying, as this Cancer energy, right now I'm drawing a blank as to what role it is you play, but your energy definitely seems to play a role between what is happening overall between the masculine and the feminine. The emperor is in an upright position, so he's operating really kind of in his best energy, in his exalted energy. Whether that means good or bad for the collective is to be determined. But whatever way that is, he's still operating in his best format, and that works for him. Meanwhile, the Empress is upside down. She's still being fucked around and stepped on. I'm not coming from a place of, I'm not coming from any political or, I'm not coming from any stance right now. I'm just calling it the way I see it. And I'm not really on this video to discuss my views. Because actually, I have mixed feelings about everything that's going on right now. And I just think that there is no black or white for me. I'm a gray area individual. Makes it hard to move around sometimes. And I'm all fixed up in here. I'm Sun and Moon Scorpio, and a Leo Sun, and I can't make a decision to save my life. Anyway, okay, so yeah, there looks to be some friction between the masculine and the feminine. So we got the Emperor here, and he's calling the shots. This is an Aries card. He's running it, and there's a natural fear of this guy. I wouldn't necessarily see, well, healthy respect and fear are two things. I feel like though in this case, it's not necessarily a healthy respect as it so much is a fear. He's got his fist up and he's shaking it, and people are naturally intimidated by it, whether or not he means harm or not, because he is in an upright position. So I don't think that he's wilding the way he would if he was in the reverse. So he may be just trying to get a point across, but he's already intimidating. Now, I just hate to say it though, it's hard for me to see this as that timid right now because of everything that's going on around us. The climate is harsh. If you want a little bit more insight as to what I'm talking about, then go back and watch the Libra video. Watch the first 7 minutes of the Libra video where I talk about how Venus is wild. Okay? So I'm not going to get into that. What I'm feeling like, though, Cancer, is that the Empress, for whatever reason, is finding herself having to submit to the Emperor. And I don't know what it is that he's doing, if it's purposely, if it's on purpose or not. But he's intimidating. The masculine is intimidating the feminine right now. The feminine doesn't feel seen. She doesn't feel up to par. As a result, she's unable to nurture and care for herself or anybody else. Change is a coming. That's what this card says. This is a death card. This is the card ruled by Scorpio. So look, in the in the Libra video, I said, I believe it was in the Libra video. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Where I said, I'm sorry, I'm trying to turn this down a little bit. Got a little loud in here. I hope this not bothersome. I was trying to turn my little stuff, my music down, and it didn't want to cooperate. So anyway, I said in the Libra video that Venus was coming for people's necks. Look here, in this transformation card, in this death card, in this we are flipping the whole damn scene. What once was, you're taking a boot to the neck. This is feminine energy all day long because she's pregnant. Either that or she eats a lot. Either way, it's a hell of a feat. This is the feminine energy putting her foot on the neck of whatever it is that she no longer is having, that she's no longer going to tolerate. So here's the thing, Cancer. It's funny because I feel like my readings are generally a bit more practical. I don't know what's happening. So I hope you guys are still with me. But anyway, yeah, I rarely hear myself talking about the feminine and the negative in that respect. And I respect all pronouns and uh, desires of identification, but I'm really keeping it traditional right now because this keeps it a little bit clearer for me. So I don't mean to offend anybody, with the usage of the terms masculine and feminine. This is, you know, how I was taught. That was a terrible statement, I think. In today's climate, that was a terrible statement. Moving on. Anyway, so things are changing. You know what I'm saying? The feminine is not having it, and it's going down. You're not gonna rise above. she's strong, she's powerful, and she doesn't necessarily need whatever this is. But if you look at it, she looks like she might be sacrificing one of her own young. They look alike. This is classic. I brought you in this world, I take you out. I can make another one just like you. So, yeah, I think, I just feel like Venus, who's out here wilding right now, is just not bothered. I said she wasn't going down without a fight. And I know this is Scorpio card and everything, but I'm just thinking Venus, and she's getting ready to retrograde. And I can't. The universe is bigger than me. So while I read these cards, I really can't sit here and say that I know exactly what's going to happen because I don't. I'm still just a peon in all of it. And I appreciate being that way. I don't want the responsibility and power of the entire universe. That is too much for my little heart to handle. I'm the messenger. So in saying all of this and the way that I read these cards, which is in a way that I don't generally, I'm very interested to see what's coming up because I can't make a prediction. Even with these cards laid in front of me, I can't make a prediction as to what's about to happen next. And I am just as on the edge of my seat as probably some of you all are. But Cancer, this was a message specifically for you, so I feel like if this is something that's going on in your world that is going to be magnified and intensified, and that you'll learn major lessons from. These are all major. This is not minor. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope to talk to you guys again next month.